CNBC presents Power Lunch with Bill Griffith and Michelle Caruso-Cabrera.
The SEC has been sending letters to major fund companies and investment banks seeking detailed information about any involvement in late trading and also market timing. Here to tell us what these terms mean and if one of the mutual funds you are invested in is involved in these allegations, what you should or shouldn't do, it's Mark Brown. He's certified financial planner at Brown and Tedstrom. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Let's try to give a simple explanation first to what these things actually are. Market timing. It's gone on for many, many years. Not necessarily illegal, but what is it and why does it hurt investors?
Well, what it is trying to anticipate whether the market's going to go up or down. As it affects mutual funds, some people are trying to buy funds when they're going up and then try to sell them when they think they're going down. And if a lot of people are doing that, then the manager has to anticipate that, and it usually costs more money in terms of trading fees, taxes, and they usually have to hold more cash, so that usually dilutes a fund's return. So generally, most funds most fund managers try to not do it.
And in fact, you can look in the prospectus of some funds, and they'll show that they say it's prohibited and try to stop it.
They will. They'll just say, we really don't encourage that, or we won't let you do that. And if they see you doing that, they'll ask you to leave.
Mm-hmm. Now, the illegal situation that's been going on is the late day trading that Elliot Spitzer has been looking into. Explain that a little bit more for our viewers.
Well, late day trading basically says is that it allows a big investor to buy a fund share after the market's closed. And it essentially says you're betting on tomorrow's ball games. And it's very unfair and of course, easy to make money when you know what the score is going to be tomorrow.
You know, an individual investor who wants to buy into a company at 5 o'clock in the afternoon into a mutual fund, they're going to pay the next day closing price, whereas these individuals who have been pleading guilty were buying in at the previous day price,
right?
Capitalizing on all the news.
On the news after the close. So that's really bad.
Okay. If you've been reading that your mutual fund company is somehow being named either with subpoenas or being investigated, what should you do?
Well, I think it's one of those tough questions as I ask myself, but I think that there's basically three options. A lot of these funds are owned inside 401k plans where there's a set number of funds. So there's really no way you can really vote with your feet or wallet by leaving. So I think you need to talk to the people who are running that actual 401k plan and say, are you looking into this? Secondly, if you're outside of a 401k plan, if it really makes you unhappy, you can use an exchange traded fund or an index fund. I'm sure John Bogle would be happy for me to say that, and just eliminate the whole human condition. But ultimately, I think there's good guys in the business, and the good guys will get the business, and then the bad guys will get caught.
Should individual investors really be concerned about this? I mean, is this a big enough deal?
In the big picture, how much results has it had on the returns of funds? Probably pretty nominal. And it's a very small fringe in terms of actual dollar volume that happens in the $8 trillion mutual fund business. But it's bad form, and it's very important for the mutual fund industry to maintain their integrity and their reputation. And
it's certainly very revealing when we look back on some of these hedge fund managers' performance over the last couple of years. They've had such startlingly good results. Now we can say, well, no wonder.
Right. You know, I think that once that starts coming out, I think those investors should take a very close look at how they're actually managing the money.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mark Brown is certified financial planner at Brown and Tedstrom.